Hey Ryan, coming at you here from the farm today, and I'm inside today, and I wanted to show you something that a couple of our neighbors have asked about, and that's our laundry detergent soap recipe and how we make it. So here I've got some unscented goat milk soap from our place that we sell out. But again, you can buy goat milk soap anywhere, folks. Go to your local co-op, look online, buy a couple bars of natural goat milk soap, get it in whatever flavor you want, and make a laundry detergent. This is the pail that we keep it in. That's the measuring scoop that we use there to put it into the machine with. You do need a measuring cup, a couple cups of it. I'd recommend some type of shredder. This works really well. It's cheap off Amazon. Get yourself some laundry boosters, some super washing soda. It's really nice and natural and it's pure. And then get yourself some borax detergent. It's really that simple, and you can make a very kind of hypoallergenic, very soothing laundry detergent when there's any of it left in your clothes that you're going to contact. Obviously, we have a child that's had eczema, so this has worked well for us for years, and it's very, very easy to do. So start out with, I'm just going to grab the borax and pour a couple cups into the thing. It's a laundry booster, if you want to think about it. It's really safe. It's pretty hypoallergenic, which is nice. And it works great. So I just make sure I get 2 level cups of it, and then into my bucket it goes. It's that simple. The next step is to get your soda suds going, or your whatever product you want to use by that name. You don't have to use this particular brand, but it's Arm & Hammer. And you want to fill it up same level, 2 cups. This works really well for us. Now you can see I got a few chunks in this. Don't panic, they crush right out. It's not tough. Just break them up. It's just because my box has been open for a bit. Again, 2 cups of borax, 2 cups of this, and 2 bars of goat soap make quite a bit. Lasts a fair amount of time. And again, just pour it in your container. It's a simple process. I can have this made in probably under 10 minutes easily. If you want to break up the chunks, certainly go ahead. It'll make mixing it in easier, and that's what I'm going to do here. If you're wondering why I use such a funky tool, it's because we have the end of this set for our girls to know how much to put into our wash machine. That way there's never any screw ups. I don't like it when they under soap or over soap something, so that's why we got this particular measuring spoon, but it also works good as a stirring stick, so I'm going to use it for that. So again, just mixing these 2 products together makes it a little easier when they're mixed together before I add the soap. And you can add the soap in different forms. You obviously can chip it, you can shred it. I suppose you could even peel it nicely with a knife if you wanted. But I went to Amazon and bought a cheap tool years ago. Dumb thing, works absolutely great for it. You just stick a bowl under it, pull this little top off, stick the bar of soap in. The bar is too big for me to put the plunger in it yet, so I just kind of start without it. You can push down on it with your fingers, or again put the plunger on and just rotate it around, and the shreds come out. Makes a really easy way to make soap shreds out of a bar of soap, folks, too. But you're going to grind up 2 of these bars and put it into that mix of 2 cups borax and 2 cups washing soda. It's that simple. As far as how coarse or how thin you make these shreds or chips, I guess that's all up to you. Don't be picky about it. Just make it work to your liking. I find that as long as it evenly distributes in the mix, you can do just fine with it. Yeah. It works out great. I think you guys will really like this. Now, we use unscented, but remember, you can buy goat milk soap that's scented, lavender or whatever color you want. And that's fine to use too. But again, I'm doing it for kind of the hypoallergenic case. So you take this and you just dump it in your bucket. Remember, this is only 1 bar. I like to kind of mix it in as I go. The soap shreds feel sometimes just a tad bit sticky. I'm not worried about that, because the minute it mixes with the washing soda and the borax, they instantly break apart and kind of become crumbly. I'm just going to add some more of it in here and keep mixing it through with my hand. Now, normally I'd use 2 hands or maybe even a wooden spoon, but again, I'm holding a camera, so that's why it's going to be this way. It's going to work out just fine. You watch here when it's done. It'll look really nice, okay? So it's my method. It's my recipe. Again, you guys can change it up. If somebody says, oh, I wanted more suds in it, well, change the washing soda or add more soap. If somebody says they want a fragrance to it, change up the type of soap. Obviously, you don't have to use goat milk soap, folks, but it's very natural on the hands. It's very soothing. If any of it gets left in the clothing, because some residues from soaps do, you don't have to worry about a reaction on the skin, which is really, really nice. So I've added the rest of it here. I'm just kind of breaking it up a little bit. It's gotten a little sticky there as it sat there, and I'm making sure it gets mixed in really, really well. The next step is I'm going to shred the next bar of soap, and then that's pretty much the whole entire recipe, basically 3 ingredients. And as far as how much we use in the washing machine, we don't use a lot. I've got a high energy efficient washing machine upstairs, and that particular machine works really well with about 2 teaspoons of this. So just shy of a tablespoon. And then downstairs in the basement, I got a great big commercial machine that we use for washing horse blankets for our business. And in that particular one, I'm going to probably use a whole tablespoon, especially if I'm doing heavy towels, horse blankets, stuff like that. And I'm putting it in where the dry soap is in the container that you pull out or put in the machine, and I'm making it work. So now the second bar of soap is all shredded up, and I'm just mixing it in. Works absolutely fine. And, you know, when I get done with this, I'll have probably I think this is a little over a gallon pail, and it'll be about half full. So I probably at least have a half gallon of soap. For this big family, this will last over a month, which is great. And again, it works really well on the skin. I like the fact that it's got our goat milk soap in it, and I like that it's on the more natural side. So that's the way we like to do it. Once you get this done, you may want to put a lid on it. Obviously, if you introduce moisture to it, it will clump a little bit. I personally don't have an issue with it. Just break up the clump and go. And again, we go through it fast enough where it's not a big deal. But again, put a lid on it if you want to, folks. I've got the scoop here. I throw it in the pail. I put my cover on it. I'm ready to go. It's ready for use in the washing machine right now. It's that easy of a process. So for people who really want to make their own laundry detergent, it's not as hard as you think, folks. You certainly can do it. On the farm here, we've been doing this for years. It works really good. I don't have any issues with my kids' skin anymore with it, and I like doing it. It takes me less than 10 minutes to do. Give it a try. Go out and find a good goat milk soap you like. Grab these couple products off the shelf. They're not very expensive, and a box of each of them can make numerous batches, probably I would say at least 3 to 4 batches of this soap at this recipe. And go ahead, make your own laundry detergent, folks. Make it work out for you. I sure hope you enjoyed my video. And if you can, please follow along on our homestead. Watch us as we go through many things, everything from the goats and the horses to the fish and all the livestock we have. Thanks for watching, folks.